What you guys are going to want to do then is go on over to a police department. I'm going to be using Mission Row PD. All the police departments are clearly marked on the maps. Not every single one includes a garage or armory. Different ones are different things, but MRPD pretty much includes it all. Then you guys are going to want to enter the police station, and you're going to want to walk up to the front desk where you can sign in on duty. Right here, we're going to use our third eye. We're going to right click, going to go to duty actions and sign in on duty. It's going to say we have signed in on duty. And then also if we want to, we can go to duty actions and view our service records and see how long we have been on duty for and how many times. And obviously here we can also sign off duty once we're done. From there, we should have access, now we are police, to lock and unlock all the doors. So we can press E to unlock and lock them, and we can walk around the police departments. So first things first, we're going to want to get changed into some police uniforms. So to do that, you can walk on over to the locker room at the police departments. Walk in here. If you walk up to the lockers, you can press E to interact, and you can go through here configuring your police uniform. The package does include custom police uniforms, so you can go through here configuring them, configuring your vests, etc. And then once you're done, save your changes and purchase those clothes, and then they will save for next time. From here, then I'd recommend, once you've done that, going to get yourself some weapons. So to do that, you're going to want to navigate to the armory. Now the armory in MRPD is around the back through these doors right here, and it's around the back here. And here is the armory. We're just going to go inside, press E to unlock, and we're going to walk up to the wall of the armory. We're simply going to use third eye to interact, so hold Alt. We're going to right click where our little hand lights up blue, and we're going to go into the PD armory. It's going to open up your inventory, and right here we can go through getting ourselves equipped. So if you want a stun gun, just drag and drop it into your inventory. If you want a Glock, drag and drop it into your inventory. Same with everything else right here. So of course, you're going to want to get yourselves the essentials. So go through here, picking what you want. Make sure you get ammo as well. That's important. And once you've done that, we can go on to the next steps. So once you've got all your stuff, if you want to equip the armor you've got, just drag and drop it onto use, and your character will start putting on the armor to make sure you're nice and safe when you're on duty. From here, I'm just going to cover some of the actions you can do as police. If we use our radio menu by holding F1, you can bring up the radio menu right here, and we can go into the MDT. Right here, you can talk to anyone else in your department, see who else is active, look for incidents, look at your reports, look for bolos, etc, etc. Pretty self-explanatory. If you've used any other MDT before, that is how you access it. You can also access it using T and then /MDT, and that'll bring it up as well. But in the radio menu, you will see you've probably got a couple more options. Now you are on police as well as that MDT. We also have police actions. Right here, you can search person, you can press your panic button, you can do gunshot residue tests, which we'll touch on in a minute. You can do DNA swabs, you can examine a target, you can revive people, remove masks, and we have a more tab if you go inside of here. We can place spike strips. If you've got one from the inventory, make sure you have one. You can remove them, and obviously you can also remove and confiscate fake plates too. Pretty self-explanatory again. And then again, we've got another one here, which is K9. And right here, you can spawn yourself a K9. You can also sniff vehicles, get out of your vehicle, make them follow you, make them sit down, make them stand. Literally everything you need to do to interact with your K9 is right here in your radial menu. And now, whilst we're in the police station, I'm going to touch on a couple of the extras we've got. So if we head inside one of the labs and we walk up to this computer right here, and you right click it, you'll see you'll be able to search weapon serial, and you can simply search a weapon serial number in here, click submit, and you'll be able to see who it's owned by. And if you don't know what the weapon serial number is, you can open your inventory on up, and if you look at the weapon in your inventory, you'll see it gives you a serial number. So you can just type that serial number into here, and you can look it up to see if it's stolen or see if it's missing or whatever. That is how you look up the weapon serial number. So of course, the next thing you guys are going to want to do is grab yourself a police vehicle in order to patrol the streets, etc, etc. Don't mind the change of character. I just had to quickly reload the server because I had to go and do something. But now we're back in. You're going to want to head on down to the police garage of the police department that you're at. Open the door to go into the police garage, and you're going to want to look for the guy in the back of the police garage, which is where you buy your vehicles from. So very simply, walk up to him. We're going to hold our Alt key to use our third eye. We're going to right click and go to vehicle shop. From here, you can browse the normal police vehicles to purchase, or you can browse interceptor cars, which are faster cars and a little bit more expensive and fancy. Now, pick a vehicle that you want to purchase, and when you pick it, it's going to ask you if you want to buy a personal vehicle or a department shared vehicle, meaning anyone in your police department can use that vehicle. If you buy a personal vehicle, it just means you can use it. So pick the one you want to buy and simply click the button. Make sure you have enough cash in your bank in order to actually be able to purchase the vehicle too. And once you buy it, it's going to spawn in the police vehicle for you, just like that. Nice and simple. Now, say for example, you want to put this vehicle inside the police garage. It's really easy. All you need to do, park it in a parking spot and then get out of the vehicle. And really simply, you're going to want to walk up to the vehicle. Going to use our radial menu. Going to click park. And just like that, vehicle has been stored in the police department garage. Then to get it out, go to the spot, click open garage, view vehicles, and select that police vehicle. And then you can click take out, and just like that, you can get straight back in to your department police vehicle. And now to exit the police garage, all you're going to want to do is drive up to one of these doors and you will be able to come out. But you are going to need to make sure that you actually unlock the doors, because by default, they're going to be locked. So walk up to them, click unlock, and you will see that come up and down depending on if someone is in front of them. And then very simply, you can just drive on out. Now, if you drive up to these bollards and they don't go down automatically like this, then you need to simply get out of your vehicle. You need to walk up to the area around here and just press E to unlock them, making sure that you are on duty as police and you do have a key fob. Once you've done that, then just get back in your vehicle when they're unlocked, and they will automatically, just like the garage doors, go up and down depending on if someone is near them. And then as long as you're in your police vehicle, if we use our radial menu again and we go to police vehicle section, we can toggle our radar just like that. And we can also run a plate too, which is nice and easy. I'll run it based off the plates in front of you, which is nice. So if you did want to control your vehicle, like doors, locking them, you can simply go in to the vehicle section and it'll show you a nice little interface right here. You can just close it by clicking that button. That is pretty much the entire script.